Hey guys, May 4th, about 3:30 p.m. here on May the 4th. In this video, we're going to cover 3 short selling opportunities going into the market close today and tomorrow when the market's open. Short these things on the bounces. So trade number one is Zillow. It's got a beautiful head and shoulder development here. So we've got a shoulder 1 going on right here, shoulder 2 going on right here, shoulder 3 going on right here. Great probability this move lower is going to intensify, especially when it's accompanied by a bearish crossover here. As you can see what happened right after that. And we're getting another bearish crossover right here. However, not everybody that could have sold the stock has already sold it. So we got a ton of room for accumulation distribution to drop off as well. Now, there's something interesting that we are noticing when we're looking. There's something interesting we're noticing where we're looking at Zillow options going into this earnings announcement, and that is the fact that why the hell are they buying a ton of puts out of the money? I mean, they're buying 110s, they're buying 105s, 100s. I mean, about 2,400 of the 95 strike. Guys, somebody is trying to bank on this. Somebody apparently may know something that we can read from the charts. We don't know what that could be, but somebody's expecting a huge drop in this thing after hours based off the type of behavior we see in the options and especially the strike prices and especially in relation to the call side. This looks very interesting. Typically, we get exactly the opposite when Zillow announces earnings. So to review the chart one more time, we got a highly bearish pattern right here known as head and shoulder. We got multiple confirmations on different things. As far as divergences, as far as, MACD, basically a lot of good stuff here. If you'd like to learn more about how to figure out some of these key things on your own as a trader, make sure you click the link below and schedule a 20-minute coaching call. Now, another chart that wouldn't hurt to look at, just for consistency purposes, guys, you do want to take a look at multiple time frame charts. So if we pull up a weekly chart on Zillow, what do you see? We'll have a repetition of that same pattern. We have a repetition of this pattern right here, right? We got a head and shoulder formation developing, but what's more importantly, clearly we have a death hook formation where the blue line is likely to intersect this orange line in the near future. And the big catalyst could be for that today, the earnings report. We already see that there was a crossover on the MACD, but there's still some room here. There's still some room here to go lower, and clearly the next huge support level would be right here at a level of 100 or like 99 and a level of 90. So you definitely want to make sure you select the strike prices way above these levels to make sure that you have a higher probability outcome on this trade. If the stock by any sort of accident initially bounces, it's going to be a huge short selling opportunity in the morning. So don't feel bad if you miss out on the initial drop of the stock today. So the next one that looks highly interesting to us is RGNG. RGNG is a great stock. There's nothing wrong with that, but look at the similarity of the pattern, right? If we take a closer look, a lot of these charts, they share similar patterns. So you've got your head, you've got your head right here, you've got shoulder, you've got the other shoulder. In this instance, we have this death hook where the blue line gets super close to crossing the orange line. It's now. So there is a great probability that this move lower in RGNG is going to take place when? Well, right now. And so clearly you don't want to be buying puts with like a 250 strike because it's got huge support level between these levels of about 275 and 250. So ideally you want to select your strike price above that when you're trading directional put options on RGNG. If we take a look at a closer time frame, you guys are going to be able to see it's pretty much the same type of bearish setup. You've got a head and shoulder formation, and you're under the conditions of a death cross right here. You're under the conditions of a cross, a bearish cross that has just taken place right here in the MACD, and that's likely to continue. As you can see, a lot of these stocks, they share similar characteristics. So once this thing crosses, notice the big drop. It's about to cross again. It just crossed literally today, and so we're likely to get a bigger move lower in this direction in the stock. So basically from here, easily expecting about a 15-20 point drop in the shares of RGNG after hours. And the last but not the least, ISNP. INSP, I'm sorry, INSP, Inspire Medical, inspires us to short it here at 13 market moves. So you got a similar condition right here, guys. And I'm just really doing this quickly, just glancing at the charts with you. We've got a triple top right here, top 1, top 2, top 3. We've got a divergence on the RSI. Basically, you see the stock shoots up to this level. The RSI here, it gets close to that level again, but RSI is way lower. Okay, we've got a def hook formation where these two lines are likely to cross in the near future. Got slight spike in the volume on the sell side in relation to the put side. The accumulation, they've been accumulating the stock steady all the way from here all the way to here. At this point, we're expecting some sellers to come in and sell the stock. So really nice stuff for INSP going on here on the short side. If by an accident the stock initially spikes higher, be a great shorting opportunity to short it if it does bounce. And again, if these stocks drop initially as projected, they can easily bounce at some point in tomorrow's session, and overall trend is lower. So what you want to do is short the bounces, guys. Again, focus on shorting the bounce this earnings season and you will win. If you have any further questions about any of these trades, reach out to a senior trader here at 13 Market Moves. You can do so by clicking the link below or simply visiting 13marketmoves.com, guys. Happy trading. I'll catch you on the next trade soon. Let's roll.